This video is about how to make one of these mouthpieces that fits onto a bit of pipe of the same diameter that it's been made from. It works sort of like one of the Native American style flutes in that it's got a chamber inside here called the slow air chamber, and then this bit here fixes onto the sound chamber, which has the holes for selecting notes. You can make one of these and then just apply it to a variety of different bits of pipe of different lengths or with holes in different places, so you don't have to make a mouthpiece for each bit of pipe. Just find the right end. Put this on here like that. There we go. That's there, on there properly now. Or you can apply it to any length of pipe to make an overtone flute. All you need to make this little thing is just 3 lengths of pipe, 2 of which are 100mm long and 1 of which is 60mm long. You also need to drill a 9mm hole, or about 9mm, in one of the 100mm long bits of pipe, and you need a bit of blue tack. Blue tack. You can buy lots of other versions of this, it doesn't have to be this specific one. You can get it in all kinds of colours. Mark out and cut the 3 pieces of pipe, 2 at 100mm long and 1 at 60mm long. A pencil's quite a good tool for marking this. You could use a pen. I'll be cutting the pipe with a hacksaw. Another 100mm. $60mm. Cut the 60mm long pipe and one of the 100mm long bits of pipe lengthways on one side. There we go, just cut along one side, so it's still one piece, but it opens up a bit. Now clean up the rough edges of the bits of pipe. The best tools I found for this are sandpaper, a file, and a craft knife. 100mm long bit of pipe that you haven't cut long ways with the saw and mark a point 40mm from the end. Make a hole where that point is using a spiky thing. You could use a nail or a compass or something. I happen to have a professional spike. There we go. Don't go all the way through to the other side. The pillar drill seems busy with something, so I'm going to use my ordinary drill. Drill a 9mm hole just through one side of the tube, not through both. That was a bit lively. Clean the edges of the hole up with a craft knife and sandpaper and so forth. I find a strip of sandpaper wedged in a slit in the end of a bit of dowel. It's quite good for this. Doesn't have to be that accurate anyway, this bit, because of how it works. Next we want the blue tack. Stretch it out, make it workable. You want a small bit, something like that, a bit more, and a bigger bit. Put the bigger bit inside the 100mm pipe with the hole in it. Put it at the end that the hole is nearest to, like so. It's probably actually more than I needed, but it doesn't matter, it's fine. Push it in so that it's blocking the pipe completely and it's level with the end of the pipe. You can check that by blowing into it and covering the hole. That's blocked properly. Normally I would have pushed my finger on one side and pushed with a stick on the other side, but because there's so much blue tack, more than was really necessary, I didn't have to use the stick. Take the two 100mm long bits of pipe. This is the ends that the blue tack is in and the hole is nearer to. Take the other bit of pipe and push it inside, so you can see that starting to go in. Then notice that the slit is on the same side as the hole. Then take the 60mm bit of pipe and put it onto the end of the 100mm bit of pipe with the slit in, and make sure that the slit in the 60mm bit of pipe is on the opposite side from the slit in the 100mm bit of pipe. Okay, put it in like that. There we go. Now we need to push it on. Make sure that the slit there, the gap in that bit, matches up with the hole, and the gap in the other bit is on the other side. So continue to push this. You want it so that the end of the 60mm bit of pipe matches up with the end of the 100mm bit of pipe in the middle where the blue tack is. There we go. And this, I want it to go back a bit. Until the end of that 100mm bit of pipe with the split in it matches up with the end of the 60mm bit of pipe. So the 60mm bit matches with the bit with the split in at this end and the bit without the split at that end. There's a bit of plastic there that shouldn't be there, so I need to just clean that out a bit. There we go, that's the end of that. Now, the small bit of blue tack that was left over goes on here, there we go, on here, where there's a little bit that air would come out. Probably don't need that much blue tack. Again, I've got too much, but it doesn't matter. Now you can blow like that, but the important thing is, take any bit of pipe, take this thing, put that together, make that window there roughly square, and here we go. This is a really long bit of pipe. Get the mouthpiece, the pipe, make a nice roughly square window, and here we go. You can also make two of the end pieces, put more holes on than usual, and then you can make a flute that two people can play at the same time. You can also put the mouthpiece on the wrong end for comedy effect. You can say, oh, I'm going to play my flute. Oh, something must be wrong. Oh, that's what I've done.